What's going on, ladies and gents? Let's talk. I heard Anthony Mackie said some things. Let's talk about it.
Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations. It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity, someone who is trustworthy and dependable. It's
There's a lot of people outraged by what Anthony Mackie said. I understand. It's a bit of a mixed bag too, because there's a lot of people on his side, and I understand. I understand both parties, but I'm gonna say this: as a comic book fan, as someone who, it doesn't matter if it's Marvel or DC, by the way. So for all y'all who are curious, I'll watch both. I read both. It don't matter. But yeah, as a fan who's historically kept up with these stories, I understand exactly what he meant. You have to understand, Captain America doesn't always represent America, right? I'm gonna give you a quick history, especially if you watch the movies. Actually, I'll just go with the movies. First movie, he fought in World War II, right? Sided with the government, clear, cut, and dry. Second movie, Winter Soldier, he started off with the government, had to go against them because they were infiltrated by Hydra. Hydra was manipulating them into thinking that they were being about to secure the nation. Fine line between security and oppression, right? Watch the movie. I could get into more details. If I do, it's going to be an hour-long video, but I'm not going to do that to y'all, right? Check it out. Ended up having to fight against the exact people he was rolling with for a while, right? Third movie, government said, hey, we need all superheroes to register. We need all superheroes to register and be held accountable for their actions. And we got to be able once to tell you where you can go and where you can't go. And Captain America was like, I can't do that. Because what if you tell me that I need to go somewhere and I don't agree with you? Or what if I need to save somebody and you like, nah, you can't go? Right? Case in point, Ultron happened, right? What if they were like, oh, that's not a part of the U.S., so Ultron could go destroy that island. But if he destroys that island, he's gonna destroy half the planet. Well, we don't know that. Right? Potentially things like that could happen. That's just an example. But the point is, he does not always, he represents the best of what America could be. But that's not always defined by he represents America. So I understand. And I get that words matter and it outrages a lot of people. But listen, it's a Marvel movie. Don't be too woke. Go watch the damn movie because it's a comic book movie. Good storytelling. You know what I mean? Like, people aren't always going to say the perfect things to make you happy. You just want to be mad at something. Just go watch the movie. He's fighting Red Hulk in a vibranium outfit. Come on. Chill out. But I'm going to say this. If any of you who are actually upset and outraged understand the actual history of the character, the real history of Captain America, you would see there's a lot of things that's happened that he was like, nah, I don't believe that. Matter of fact, go watch the real Civil War. That Civil War in the movie was great as a movie, but it doesn't cover half of what's happening. It was some real shit going on. People died. Like, it was crazy. Villains were joining and registering their identities so they can fight the superheroes that wanted to keep their secret identities. It was crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you understand the history of Captain America, you would have looked at Anthony Mackie and said, I get you. And I don't know if you have to agree with him either. But I'll give you some examples. This is not a political channel, by the way. I don't like speaking publicly on politics unless you're one of my friends. But I will say this. How many movements in life have started and they had the best of intentions and they ended up abusing somebody or a group of people? Look at the Me Too movement. Wonderful intentions. Trying to give everyone a voice. People still abused it. Right? It may have been only a small percentage of people that's abused it, sure, but people still abused it. Same thing for Black Lives Matter. Wonderful intentions. helps a lot of people. People still abuse it, right? President of the United States. I'm an American, right? How many presidents have we had that you've liked? They're still in office. America. The point is, America has failed a lot of people, and it's helped a lot of people too. Everyone's view and idea of America tends to be different. We had our own civil war for a reason, right? Over slavery. People were like, I want slaves. Other people were like, no, free the slaves. And I know it wasn't that cut and dry, but everyone's view of America has always been different. And he's talking as a man who's played the character with his own beliefs. Why are you going to fault him for that? And if you don't understand him, say, hey, brother man, what do you mean? Anyway, I'm going to watch the shit out of this movie. That's what I'm going to tell you. Right? Because if you take all the woke out of it, he's still going to be fighting the Red Hulk. And I don't even think it's that woke. I'm interested in seeing good storytelling. And I believe this story, like all the previous Captain America movies, will have good storytelling. That's what I believe. Right? Listen, America I'm an American. I'm a proud American. But America hasn't always done the best by me. Right? It's done wonderful things for me throughout the years, sparingly. And there's also days it's done terrible things to me. And I'm sure everyone can say the same. And this is not me criticizing America. It's just the world we live in. There are people, individuals, and institutions that will do right by you and will do wrong by you. And that's just how it is. And I think in this case, that's what he means where he says Captain America doesn't just represent America. He represents an ideal. He represents what the best a man could be. Someone you can trust, someone who's going to protect you. And sometimes that means going against your own country, going against your own people, going against your own environment. Anyway, guys, I'd love to start a discussion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. And I'm watching the shit out of this movie again. Chris out.